Purpose.
Hello, welcome to Youth of Purpose, a show that is here to inspire you and equip you as a young person to be able to contribute to your country, Uganda, better, but also be able to empower yourself to become a better person and grow understanding your capacity and what you can be able to do to transform your community. Now today, we are coming to you straight from the garden. Today we are talking going green. And as you understand that when we were growing up, these are things that we used to have at our homes in the backyard. You know, when you're going to have tea, you can have some jaja, some mutete, lemongrass, and the rest. You know, you just go in the backyard and you have something to put in your tea, and it has a very nice scent, and you enjoy the meals with these kind of fresh vegetables and all that. But what happens today for us who are living in the urban centers? Everything we have to go and buy in the markets. But today I want to be able to empower you and help you to understand how you can be able to do that, going back to the tradition in a modern way. And with me here, I have someone who has dedicated himself time and is so passionate about going green, about vegetables, about everything to do with green. Aaron, welcome to Youth of Purpose.
Thank you very much.
Kindly say hello to the viewer.
Yes, hello and a good afternoon. How are you all doing?
Yes, Aaron, who are you?
My name is Asimwe Aaron, and we are 5 children from my parents, and I'm the second born. My mom is Mrs. Atule Jennifer Eneru, and my dad is Mr. Eneru Samuel Opini Stephen.
So where do you get the name Asimwe?
Yes, Asimwe is my grandfather. Is Munyankole. So that's where I get
your grandfather from
my dad's side.
Okay.
Yes, he's a Munyankole. Wow. So that's where I get the name Asimwe from.
So Aaron, what makes you get so passionate and is interested in going green?
I think I just picked interest into this type of farming, and particularly growing what I could call the spices and also herbs at the same time. Because in the lockdown, that was, I think, the first lockdown, that was in 2020, my dad happened to bring 3 of these varieties that we have here. So he brings 3 of them, then I pick interest into them, then start them up. Because at that time, you know, we were locked down, there was nothing that people were doing that was a little productive. So then I was like, I think I can keep busy with these. So I pick them and I try to, you know, multiply them and see how I can maybe get something valuable out of them. Because ideally, before knowing that they're medicinal, we just knew they are spices and the like they can just be used to spice your food, spice your tea. But then we get to see that they are very, very important. They are essential to us. You know, back then, our parents, that's the great-grandparents, were using these plants for treating themselves and also for treating us. What would happen, they would send you to the backyard to go and pick a particular plant. Yes, your grandmother will be like, hey, Muzukulu, go for this plant, go for this plant.
Squeeze it, either you have a wound, you're bleeding, you just put there and you're good.
So use the plant, then it would respond. It was positive, like you would see response immediately. So then that also triggered me to know that if I can set up this kind of thing and conserve these plants in this place, different people can get to know about them, and people can come and equally also take up research about these plants. And you know, because currently the scientists are picking interest into these plants and getting to see what is that good part of them that was being used back then. If it worked back then, that means even right now these plants can still work. Okay. Yes. So now that means I'm trying to set up sort of like a conservation ground where I can have all this series of like the plants. Yes. So, and if we can have them around here, anyone can come at any one time and, you know, ask for a particular plant. You don't need to go to probably, let me say, to the bush, okay? Because, you know, it is very risky going in the jungle. So now if you can have it in an urban setting where you can come, pick of a particular plant, or you can come with your parent, then the parent is like, hey, this is the plant for this, or you can be told this is the plant for this and that, so that we cut off that activity of going into the jungle and we bring it into the modern setting.
Actually, some people looking at themselves to be modern, it will be very hard to find someone come with their car, park, and then go into the jungle to
Yes,
look for
yeah.
certain plants. So how many species of plants do you have here?
Currently, I have 37 of them.
37 species.
Yes, 37
Wow.
species.
Where do you get them?
My dad is the one that brings them for me. Yes, so I can tell him probably I need this, I need this plant, I need this plant, and he has been positive. My dad and my mom have been so
Very supportive.
very supportive concerning this, because I started small with the 3 that I told you, but then I keep reading about them and I am like, hey, I need to add on this one, we need to add
Yeah.
on this one, so that we can have this as a conservation ground for all the plants. And as you've said, for like people like call it in the class of ministers and the like,
Yeah.
you may want to have a particular plant and the rest, but then you don't find it appropriate going into the jungle. You can't park
to
your
look
car
for it.
going to the jungle. So
Yeah.
if we have a gazetted conservation site where you want a particular plant and you can go and pick it and use it, because people know them, but then where can I find it? You know, the mints and the like, because like I can mention some of them. We have in the mint family, we have spearmint, we have apple mint, we have peppermint, we have purple mint, we have pineapple mint. So that is in the mint family alone.
Only mint.
That's only mint. Wow. So mint has a number of varieties, though currently we have those ones. So then mint is going to serve as a spice, but then also it can be used as a medicine, as a herbal medicine.
Yeah.
Then we have the lemongrass that you're seeing here. Lemongrass, people call it.
And you have it in a big quantity. I don't know, have you gone commercial yet?
I haven't yet gone so much of commercial.
So this one, you are utilizing it only at home or also just to be able to serve your clients? That
Yes, I'm utilizing it at home and also for some of the clients that I have, because currently I'm able to make powder out of this.
Okay.
I dry it in a cool place, then I can get powder out of it. Then, however, for the near future, we're looking at if I can have the capacity of planting, maybe call it 10 acres of this very plant.
Wow.
So that I can extract oil out of this. Those are some of the...
What can the lemongrass oil do?
Lemongrass oil does a number of things. Yes, and partly it can also be used as sort of like for soothing your skin.
Wow.
Yes, so this is the lemongrass. So if you can get oil out of lemongrass and oil out of some of these other plants, it will be very important. So I was saying I have lemongrass, the chisubi. Then we have oregano, we have citronella.
Oregano is what? What does it do?
Oregano, I really
We shall be able to have a tour. You can just have a run through
to
the products.
Yeah, so we have oregano, we have citronella, we have chamomile, we have cat whisker, we have lemon balm, we have stevia, we have oregano, we have basil, we have holy, like
great.
Basil.
Most of those which I might not be able to understand unless if you have a sample that I can be able to look at.
Yes.
Talking about taking care of these plants, how do you manage to be able to take care of all these ones? Because I understand they are, insects that find them so delicious. They are diseases. So how are you able to manage all these different plants that have their own different challenges?
Yes. Apart from growing these plants alone, I also rear some animals.
Okay.
I have rabbits, then I have canvies, then also goats. So then I use the waste from these animals as sort of a fertilizer and also for spraying purposes. Yes, because the waste that comes from the rabbit and the canvies is very good for like spraying on these plants.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to do it organically, not involving any chemicals. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So what happens then?
You do the pesticides yourself?
Yes, I prepare it myself.
Wow. All from the rabbits and...
Yes, the rabbit and the canvy waste. Then I add in also aloe vera together with that. Then I can be able to spray.
Wow.
So what happens? I don't have to add in any other chemical additives. But then putting that aside, these plants also have the ability to repel. The scent that comes from them is also good in repelling some of these insects.
Yeah.
Yes. However, it also attracts some of them. because they attract the bees to come around.
Bees, which are okay. Bees do coexist with plants.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
But then now the other insects, the plants are able to repel them. But on top of that, I also do the organic kind of treatment and spraying. Then for the soil, I use the waste that I was talking about, the rabbit waste, the goat waste, and then also the Kambi waste.
Okay.
Yes, even chicken waste is also good for the same.
Amazing. I think the best conversation that we're going to have is when you're able to help us take a tour around and be able to define each plant on its own and what exactly we can use it for and how one can be able to have a plant of their own. So we're looking at a base kind of setup. You have your apartment, that simple balcony that you're having. You can be able to have the spices that you need for your tea, for your meals, and make sure that you have something fresh right from your garden. But also, if you're tired and stressed, you can be able to wake up in the night and have this kind of a beautiful scent.
Aroma, yeah, exactly.
So Aaron, you can take us through the products that you have as we start from the lemongrass. This one, I think basically you said for putting in our tea.
Yes, putting in the tea.
Then later you can be able to do the
oil out of it.
The oil.
So this is lemongrass. Okay, we commonly know it as the chisubi.
Okay.
Yes. So planting it is easy, as you had just said. We are looking at setting this up for people in the urban way. If people can have this in their apartments, in their compounds, like
so, I can be able to have chisubi just on at my balcony.
Yes, you can have chisubi at your balcony, in your paved compound.
Wow.
You know, they have different planting options. The planting options, we can use tires, like a number of people are driving in town, so tires are accessible. We can use pots.
Okay.
We can use the sacks for planting these plants.
Yeah.
So that is the chisubi plant.
Okay.
Very good. And you can also make tea using the chisubi alone without putting majani in it, the tea leaves.
Yeah.
So you can boil the tea, the hot water for some time. Then after that, it will turn green, like entirely green.
So starting from this is mint.
Yes, this is mint. In the mint family, one of the mint plants that I was telling you. So this is the apple mint itself.
Apple mint?
Yes, apple mint.
Wow.
And even you can see it has
from the color that is, it looks so much like a green apple.
Yes, it does. It does. Even the smell, you can get the smell.
Yeah, sure.
It has the smell, the scent of the apple. So this is apple mint.
Okay.
I'm plotting them so that we can have quite a number of them around. Okay. So that even if people come, maybe researchers can come around, or even schools can come, like to make sort of like tours.
Okay.
They can have a base area to start on, because if we can know that this is a particular plant that is covering this area, so this is apple mint alone, then okay, in the near future we are looking at if we can set up like posters for each of the plants, so that it can be a self-study based environment. Okay,
and this one I don't know what it is.
Oh, this is lavender.
Lavender?
Yes.
What does lavender do?
Lavender is also a tea spice. It's a good one. Okay. Then you can also put it in flavoring your juice.
Wow.
And it's very good for relaxing your mind.
So it's a nice scent.
Yes, it has a very nice scent.
Okay, this is a purple mint?
Yeah, this is the purple mint that I was saying. Okay. Then that is the dill. It's called the dill. The
dill?
Plant. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very good one also.
What do they use it for?
Dill can be used for preparing like juice. After making juice, you can put it on top of your juice.
Yes. You can't blend it in the juice?
Ideally, you can.
Okay.
Like when you're preparing your juice, you can also blend it. Then you can also put it in tea.
Okay.
It's a very, very good one.
And that one?
This is oregano.
That's the oregano you're talking about?
Yeah, the oregano I was talking about.
Okay.
So this is the mother place, the garden. So when clients place orders to have particular plants, I can give you, if the plant is not readily available, I give you some period of time, call it maybe a week, so that we can prepare for you the plant that you need, and then we see how best we can deliver it to your location. Okay. Yes.
And this one?
This is chamomile.
Yeah, chamomile. Yes, to put to spice up after you've done your meat perfectly well, then you
you place it on top of the meat.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Then also some people go ahead to use it for, like, it's also one of the ingredients that they put in some kinds of toothpastes. If you've
Oh.
been keen to read on the boxes, you will
Wow.
see that they also add on
It's one of the
chamomile.
ingredients
Yes,
in
one of-
toothpaste.
yes, chamomile. They, like you will see it there.
Mm.
Then it's also good. Serves a number of things. It's chamomile tea is good for menstrual cramps, like that kind of pain that comes after.
For the ladies that
Yes.
suffer from menstrual cramps,
Yeah, chamomile
the
is
product is here. Aaron will be able to deliver to you.
yes. So chamomile is very good for that.
Okay, and this one?
Then this is Artemisia.
Mm.
Yes, Artemisia. I think you can see how good it smells. Can maybe get and see. Yes. So
Okay.
this is Artemisia plant. So Artemisia is good for malaria treatment.
Wow.
Yes.
Is it sour?
Not really. What
Okay.
happens? You can prepare it in tea,
Mm.
or else even chew some of it.
When you have malaria.
Yeah, when you have, or even when you don't have, prevention is ideally better than
To keep
cure.
you strong, your
Yes, to
immune
keep you
system strong.
Yes. Just like talking about this one, there is a medicine that was developed by a Chinese scientist. It's called artemisinin.
Wow. So they make it
for
from this.
malaria treatment.
They make it from this product.
Exactly. Yes.
Wow,
So
wow.
that is it.
Okay, this one?
This is lemon verbena.
Lemon verbena.
Lemon verbena. Yes.
Lemon verbena.
Verbena. You add on the
Verbena.
NA.
Ah.
Yes, at the end of it.
Wow. This has a very nice scent.
Yes. Very good. So I'm looking at if I can set this up for every homestead around. So that, okay, putting the economic side about, like, making money out of
The
it.
health benefits
The
of
health
having this
benefits,
at your own
yes.
home. And the good thing is that this can be in a very small setup. Someone doesn't have to use an excuse of not having a big chunk of land. It doesn't matter. You can even have it at a space where you're renting. Have it at your balcony, and when you're shifting, actually you can still shift with your plants.
Yes, that is the thing. Like, if I'm looking at setting for you a container garden
Yes.
that is in sort of like a pot or a can, I'm looking at it like, in case you're to shift from maybe this apartment into your place,
Yeah.
that's what we will for. I'm looking at you transfer your whole garden along with you.
Wow.
Be it a vegetable garden, be it a spice garden, be it a herbal garden. You're able to move with it from
Yeah.
one location to another.
Good. This is still peppermint?
No, this is in the mint family. This is called chocolate mint.
Wow.
Yeah. It even has a chocolate smell. Can pick. Yeah. So this is a chocolate mint.
Wow.
Another good one. So as I told you, mint has varieties, and here I think I have currently like 6 varieties
Of mint.
of the mint. However, we're looking at getting more and more time and after time.
Okay.
Talking about onions, this is what we call the spring onion.
Yeah.
The spring onion. Okay, ideally, the onion, we use the bulb. The onion.
And this one we eat the leaves.
We eat the leaves.
And then rosemary.
Yes, rosemary.
Wow.
Ideally, some people.
This rosemary and mint are my favorites.
Rosemary and mint.
Yeah.
Yes, ideally, people know rosemary basically like for preparing meat and rice.
Yeah.
But then rosemary can also be used for preparing tea.
I so much use it in my tea.
Okay.
How about this one? What is this one?
That is a cat whisker.
Cat whisker.
Yes, cat whisker. It's okay. Ideally, people know it as the Java plant.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the Java plant, and okay, it gets the name Java plant because its origins are from the Java island. Yes. So that's why it gets its name. People in that island used it so much in the time. It's good for. When I was reading about it in some of the articles for people that have cancer problems, pressure problems.
So you use it
It's
how?
a good one. So the recipe of preparing it, you can boil it and make tea out of it,
Wow.
or even you can like freeze it in the ice tubes,
Yes.
the ice tube rack.
Okay.
You can use it for freezing and preparing.
This one?
This is citronella.
Citronella.
Yes.
Okay.
Citronella.
What does it do?
The citronella is good. It repels mosquitoes.
Ah, this is the one you're telling me
Yes.
that is repellent.
Yeah, mosquito.
I need
repellent.
to have this one. So I just have to plant it in
Yes.
my
You pot it. We can
my
pot it
compound?
for you, and you can put it in your compound, in your balcony. You can.
or
hang it.
else I can get a leaf and I
Yes, in the evening when you feel mosquitoes are coming around, just get a leaf, crush it and smear it all around your hand. Has a good scent. Has a very good scent. So that is the citronella.
Okay.
Then this is cactus.
This one that is thorny.
Yeah, by the talking about citronella, I have that type, and also this is another kind of citronella.
I thought that is lemongrass.
No, this is also citronella.
Wow. So the people that do mosquito repellent candles, this is what they put in?
Yes, exactly.
Ah.
So when you're burning it, you're burning what the extract of citronella.
Okay, so that means this would work better.
It would work well.
Wow. Okay.
Then this is a cactus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, cactus has a number of species and types, but this is the one that I'm currently having.
Okay.
As I told you, it is going to be more of a conservation ground.
And a demonstration garden.
Demonstration garden.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, this is aloe vera.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at also having a good number of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people know the aloe vera extracts and they don't know how the plant also looks. So besides having it as a medicinal plant around, if we can have it for purposes also of study purposes, yes, so it will be very, very good.
Okay.
Basil family.
Basil.
Yeah, basil family.
Okay.
So basil also has different varieties. So this one here is the green basil.
Okay.
Very good for preparing eggs.
Wow.
Making omelets. Yes, a very good one. So you can prepare your egg or maybe even before toasting it.
Okay.
You can add in this, or even after frying the egg, you can cut on top.
Okay.
Then this is holy basil.
Holy basil.
Yeah, holy basil.
Okay.
As you can hear the name as it sounds. Yeah. So this is the holy basil plant.
Okay.
So holy basil can also be used for tea. Yes. So what happens when someone buys a particular plant? We give you the documented purposes of each and everything.
Oh, what you can be able to use it
what
for.
You can be able to use it
then
for.
There is this one which is called the devil what?
The devil's backbone.
Devil's backbone here.
Yes.
Huh? Why did they call it devil's backbone?
Really not sure.
Hey.
But it's a very good plant.
Okay.
In case you have that, some people have problems with their ear, get pus, swellings. So what happens? You
boil this one.
Yes, you boil this one. Like you steam it. Not
Okay.
necessarily boiling. You can steam it up.
Yes.
Then you get to press the powder.
Amazing. So you're just right at your home, but you have fruits in your backyard, and this is not far away, guys. This is just here in Entebbe.
Yeah, this is
so.
To get to this place, you branch off from Abaita Babili traffic lights.
Okay.
Coming towards, you take your left turn, coming to Kabale. Then not more than 400.
You'll give them your contact. So people will be able to reach out to you. Those ones who want to set up gardens and all of sorts, they'll be able to reach out to you to be able to have these products.
Yes, we are very accessible. You can call us, WhatsApp us.
Okay.
Visit our Instagram handle.
And this one?
This is called the Chiwankulata plant.
Chiwankulata?
Yes.
What does it do?
Chiwankulata plant, we use the leaves and even the stems. So what happens in case you get an accident or sort of a bruise, an injury, you can crush this plant, the leaves or the stem. Then you rub around where you've been injured.
For first aid?
Yeah, for first aid. And even the wound heals so quick.
Wow.
Then also, you can boil the leaves. And then the water that you'll be getting out of it is also good for stomach ailments. This is a Nakati.
Nakati?
Yes, Nakati.
Okay.
Just trying to also grow. So I do the vegetables and also the plant spices and the mints.
Wow.
Yes.
So Aaron, what I want to understand.
Yes.
Did you go to school to do a course that is related to these plants or agriculture that gives you all this information you have about each and every species of the plants that you do have here?
No, I didn't. Actually, in my HSC, I did HSC from Gombe SS.
Okay.
That's why I completed in 2022.
Yes.
I was doing PCM ICT. Which is in no way related to farming and the like.
So you're in your vacation right now?
Yes, I'm in my Form 6 vacation.
Amazing. Just in his Senior 6 vacation, but you can see the endeavors that he's having right here and trying to make ends meet. So where do you get all the information about these plants?
The information about these plants, as I had earlier told you, you know, we should value the old people that we have in our surrounding.
Wow.
Yes, because these old people are very much informed about these plants. They will tell you this plant does this plant does the other. Then they are the ones who can even take you to the jungle and show you the particular plants that you need.
So you have developed relationships with those old people?
Yes, with the old people.
And they are the ones teaching you all that information?
Yes, then also I go ahead to use the internet to read articles
about the plants.
About the same plants.
Wow.
One of the doctors that I've talked to is called Dr. Okello.
Okay.
He's currently working in Kabale University.
What is your long-term plan of all this that you're doing?
My long-term plan is to start exporting the extracts out of this. If I can be having the capacity to sell the powder, to get oil extracted out of this, I'll be good to go.
Okay.
And also looking at having an environment where every homestead is equipped with these plants.
Amazing. What are your last remarks, Aaron?
My last remarks are, we should go green. We should take up urban farming. It's not about where you're staying or what your surrounding is, but we should consider having a small garden at our homestead where you can have this, we can have vegetables, we can have the green peppers all around. Thank
you so much, Aaron, for speaking to us, and for you, the person watching. I do believe this episode has been so inspiring to you. Don't give the excuses of space. All these plants, like you can see, can fit in a very, very, very small space. If you have a space that you'd like to have these plants, you know, put, Aaron is available. Kindly reach out to him to be able to do a very beautiful setup like you can see right here. And for you young people who would like to learn from Aaron, you can reach out to him to make sure that you can be able to learn how to do all these things and empower yourselves. Actually, you can come together and see how to scale up this and be able to go commercial. You can be able to make lots of money from this. Thank you so much for watching this show. My name is Ivan Tumukunde. Follow me on all my social media platforms, on Twitter at @I_Tumukunde, on Facebook Tumukunde, and on Instagram Tumukunde, on LinkedIn Tumukunde Ivan. I thank you so much for watching this show. See you next time.
Youth of Purpose.